In this video I'm going to show you a few of the date function examples. For example, like getting the current date, the current time, current day of the year. Just a few examples. So let's get started. So if you open up Dreamweaver or a text editor and save out in a PHP file, and in here we're just going to get the first off we're going to get the current date. So we can just then current date is equal to the date function, and inside the date function D is for the day, M is for the month, and Y is for year. And you can, these hyphens I've put in here is a way of displaying that to the user, so you could put colons if you would, just spaces if you really want to, but I'm going to put hyphens. So just an example, it's going to come out looking like something like that, if you know what I mean. I would probably say like 03 or something. So anyway, yeah, that's how to do it, and then just echo out the current date, and then let's see what we have. And we see that the current date is the 7th of the 6th, 11. Now if you change the D to a capital D, that will give you the current day, not the date. So I'm just going to leave it as a small d. Capital M shows the month, not the number, and a capital Y will show you the full year, so 2011 instead of just 11. Okay, so now that I've covered the date, if I just blank them out, and going to move on to the current time. So current underscore time is equal to the date function, and inside the date function inside the date function, H is for hours, and once again colon, hyphen, or just space, depending on how you want to view it. I'm going to use a colon for this one. I is for minutes, and S is for seconds. Now if I echo out current time, we see how we've got it's not 1 o'clock. That is an hour behind, because I'm using not because I'm using, because it's British Summer Time, and this is using off GMT. So bear in mind that it will be 1 hour behind if you're not going to add any extra options. So at the moment it's 2:51, but it looks like 1:51, and that's the seconds. So if I just refresh, you can see how the seconds are going up. And if you want to put the AM and PM, put a space and an A. A lowercase a will appear as lowercase PM or AM, and a capital A will display it as capital AM or PM. Okay, so now that we've done the time, what we're going to do now is get the current week of the year. Current week of the year, and create a variable called current underscore week, and this is going to be equal to the date function again. And inside this date function, very simple, capital W, and then you just need to echo out current week to the user, and you see how the current week is 23, so we're on week 23 of 2011. Now you can add extra around this, so if I just say it is week and append this on of the year, then you can see how it comes up as week 23 of the year. Okay, so that's current week. I'm going to show you now the current day of the year. So current day is equal to the date function, and inside this one, very simple again, a lowercase z and echo current day, and this will display the current day of the year. So we're on day 157 of 2011, and then once again you can put on here day and pen that onto there. Of the year. So we're on day 157 of the year. Okay, so that's day. I'm going to show you now how to display if the current year that we are in is a leap year or not. So this is a bit extra than just the 2 lines that we've been doing. It's going to require an if statement. So I'm going to put if the current year is a leap year or not. So we're going to create a variable called leap year, and that's equal to the date function. And to specify a leap year, you put a capital L in the date function. But if we echo out leap year on its own, you'll see how we get a 0. If it was a leap year, it would say 1, and if it isn't, it would say 0. So at the moment we are currently not in a leap year. So how to display this to the user to be a bit more user friendly? So what we can do is, if we delete this echo, we can then say if, and we can put leap underscore year is equal to, so 2 equal marks, equals signs, and so if it's equal to 1, we are going to run this code here and echo out this is a leap year. Else we're just going to echo out this is not a leap year. Save that out, and now we can see how we've got this is not a leap year. Now I can't really test this because we're not actually, I can't actually put forward time for a leap year. So the only way to actually fully test it out is if you wait until a leap year is around and see if this is a leap year appears. But it should do, because it's just a very simple if statement. So if I just blank all this out and go on to another one, I'm going to show you how to get the current time zone. Now to get the current time zone, it's simply the date function, and inside the date function it is an E, and then you just echo out time zone, and then as you see the time zone is UTC. Now to make this a bit better, because if you are in America or somewhere in Europe, it'll say UTC minus how many hours you are. Now because in England we are like sort of in the centre, if you know what I mean, it's like 0. We need to kind of elaborate on this, so if we just come out of this one, and I'm then going to create a new one, difference between GMT. So basically what we do is create a time zone underscore difference, and that is equal to the date function, and in here we put a letter O, and then just echo out time zone underscore difference to the user, and then we can see how it, oops, maybe it's a capital O then, try capital O. There we go. As we can see how we're on plus 000 hours. So yeah, that's pretty much all the date functions I am going to give you. So until next time, see you later.